Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Welcome to the channel. My name is Ego. I'm your host. We're getting ready to do the Tyson Fury press conference. Oh my God, the fight is coming up. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, part 3. Smash the like button. What can I say? Now, the meeting hasn't started. We're going to see what Mr. Tyson Fury has to say. We will find out what Tyson Fury has to say. During the press conference, I'm doing a little tailgate right now. You guys got to keep encouraging the likes. Leave comments. Keep the interaction, because I'm not going to be narrating for the sake of continuity, so you guys can hear what's being said. Pastor Koger just subscribed to the channel. God bless you. Welcome to the chat. So I'm going to be sipping my Starbucks, listening in to what Tyson Fury got to say, but y'all got to keep this lit. Listen, the only way for me to come back is as Ego Valley. I love your hustle. Appreciate you. Deron Heron. Oh my gosh, it's about to start. Hold on. It said they're going to let me in soon. So listen, I gauge these live streams heavily. I gauge them heavily. I look at the analytics to see what they're talking about. If you want me to sit in a chair and not even really entertain or speak and do press conferences, then y'all got to smash the like button and let that be known. Otherwise, I can't do that. I can't be glued to a chair. I'm one person. I put out all the content. I'm the voice. I'm the kid with the golden voice. So that's it. That's all we're asking. The press conference should start in like 9 minutes, 8 minutes or so. And we're going to see what Tyson Fury got to say. Tania, make sure they stay on the likes and the comments. And then after we could talk about it, I can come back on. You know what I mean? And talk about it. I'll probably do another stream because it's a beautiful day out in California. It's a beautiful day. So I'll probably do another stream for the fans. But you guys got to subscribe, like, comment, engage, interact. It's just treat this like one of my regular streams. That's it. That's all I ask of you. Even though I'm not going to be talking the whole time. Shout out to Tania. She one of the ringleaders, one of the first ladies of boxing. Let's get it. What y'all think about my video earlier? Tyson Fury looked big. He definitely looked big. Macadon, what's up? Fury's career is over. Wilder bodies. Dang. Y'all going in. Spaz, what's up? Yeah. My man said hit the like or get hit. Oh, he threatened y'all. Listen, he threatened y'all. Prince Savage, what's up? My man from Compton, what's up? Listen, before we get started, I don't know when they're going to start because it's not, this is their Zoom. I don't know if Fury's on time and stuff. But let's get a roll call in real quick. He said Fury looked terrible. Let's get a roll call in. I created a roll call for the boxing, so we got to do one. Let me know where you from, city, state, zip, area code. Bang and rep where you from. We'll talk about Fury in a second. Right now in the comment, the only comments I want to see is where you guys are from. I got to know where you at. I'm representing this Bay Area, California to the fullest. Bullies and fullies. Dallas, Texas. Raleigh, North Carolina, 27616. Let's get it. Cleveland, Ohio. That's what I'm talking about. Florida. Knoxville. Pensacola, Florida in the house. Chicago. East St. Louis. Chicago. Carolina. Houston. Chicago. Patterson, New Jersey. Washington. Duval. Oh, my God. 904-405-216-92114. Chicago, Garfield Park Boxing. Chicago, Southside. ATX. Baltimore. California, Richmond. Oh, my gosh. Downey. Who else? Raleigh. Raleigh, Baton Rouge, 412, OKC, San Diego, St. Vincent. Oh, we everywhere, people. Houston, Germany, or duty. I'm doing my duty. Listen, headshot. That's Call of Duty. Hold on. Bay Area, Washington, D.C. Oh, we everywhere. Providence, Rhode Island, Orlando, leaving in NC, Maryland in the building, Dallas, Cedar Hill, let's get it. Peconas, Pennsylvania, El Paso, Ontario, Philly, England, Richmond, Virginia, Michigan, Mississippi, Cincinnati, Shreveport, Louisiana, the boot. Man, we global with it. I told you I'm the best doing it. Bompton. Shout out to my people in Hub City, Compton. Let's get it. Oh, my gosh. I told you we everywhere like air. Man. Now, Baltimore, stand up. UK, stand up. The show will start in a second. We got to get the likes up. I don't care if y'all mad. I don't care who likes us. You going to get the likes. Sweden this evening. Oh, my God. Brooklyn. Now, this is the question y'all really been waiting for. This is the one, H-Town, Texas. Yeah, shout to the Trill folk in Texas. Still tipping on fofo, creeping on that low, creeping on that. Shout to them swinging Duval. Listen, who wins October 9th? Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh my gosh! To this day. Does to this day Wilder win or you big Dawsa? Tyson Fury. Let me know. Let me know in the comment section. I need all predictions. All fact, no fiction. Prince Savage said Wilder by KO. Deontay easy money. Wilder by way of body bag. Wilder KO. D-Dub. Oh my God. Wilder beheaded. Wilder. There's nobody picking Fury. Oh man. Y'all on the Fury call disrespected. The East Coast ain't got love for Tyson Fury? Let it be known then. Bro, y'all going crazy. Y'all going crazy. Oh my gosh. Listen, some of y'all ain't typing, y'all lazy. The rest of y'all going in the chat, going crazy. Bronze Bomber stoppage. Oh, man. It's going to be one of them ones. I'm looking forward to the fight. Fury out here looking like the Michelin man. Oh, my God. We're going to see what he got to say in a couple seconds. We got to get the likes up. Come on. Listen, if you're new to my channel, subscribe. I'm the best doing it in boxing. 2, you see the Streamlabs. Those are all my links. If you want to order this fight, Wilder versus Fury, you could use my link, and it credits the channel. It credits the channel. So I appreciate the people who use the link. You know what? Before this starts, let's get it started. Hold on, y'all. Before we get started, let me plug this up. Hold on, I got to plug something up. Somebody got blocked. See what happens you play? Listen, we got a whole community here. You're not going to be a first day and then come in and ruin what we got going on. What y'all doing, man? Come on. What y'all doing, man? Y'all know that we got shooters. Stop playing. Come on. How did Dirty Chivo get hidden? Come on, he a regular. Y'all tripping. Hold on. Malik Scott, Trainer of the Year. We gonna see. Listen, we got to get the likes up. When the show, this is the Boxingego watch party. What y'all doing? BWP. Everybody type BWP. Let's go. Listen, if I got to work, y'all got to work. We all working. This is the BWP. Listen, I'm telling you, I look at the analytics, and if the analytics don't look right on these BWPs, then you're going to get a lot less BWPs. Let me tell you that. Listen, I aim to please. If the analytics and my money ain't right, y'all going to get less BWPs because I got to go where the money's at. I got to do what's working. I got to do what y'all want. So if you guys want this long form content, you guys got to get the likes up. It's just non-negotiable. Me as a full-time creator and the only person, it's just the way it's got to be. BWP, absolutely. Let's go. Told you I'm the best doing it. I got some new gear for the channel too, so that'll be good. I told you we gonna close this second half of the year strong, so we got some good stuff coming up. Hold on, it's supposed to start. Let me see. It's supposed to start in a minute. I don't think it started yet. Yeah, unblock Dirty Chivo. That's a regular. I don't know why you guys decided to block him. I have no idea what they could have possibly did. So y'all picking Wilder or Fury for the people just joining? You didn't have Tania, you didn't have to block him for that. You didn't have to block him for saying that. Why y'all do that? Come on. Listen, actually, you know how I do it? We got to get the likes up. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Y'all think it's a game? Y'all think I'm playing? Y'all got to get the likes up. The meeting hasn't started yet. So we got to go because I know once the content's on, I'm not going to be able to MC I got to go on mute. You see what I'm saying? So I need y'all we got to get that up right now. But in the meantime, in between, and the super chats, the super chats and CashApp, all that stuff, it's just a regular stream. It's just another Boxingego watch party. But it's a regular stream. So all regular stream rules apply. Period. Listen, I got some hot stuff coming on through the chat. Listen, I'll give you guys something to do because I'm the best ever. There's a poll in the chat. Somebody give me a countdown from 5. I need a 5-second countdown. Y'all gotta hurry up for this start. I got a 5-second countdown. Somebody give me a countdown. One of my shooters. Countdown from 5. We got a poll that's about to be live. The poll is about to be live on the chat. What's up, Keem? All right, 5, 4. All right, we got action. If you refresh your screen, or you should see it, there's a blue bar, and you guys can vote. Who wins October 9th? Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh, my God. Somebody subscribe. A couple of people subscribe. Or Tyson Fury. Welcome to Ego's Army to the new subscribers. Thank you to John and X-Ray for joining the chat and joining the channel. There's a couple more people who subscribed. The show should start as soon as Top Rank. Tyson Fury might be late. I don't know where he's at. But they said 145. Top Rank told me 145. It's not my fault because I came on time. I was 10 minutes early. Y'all know it. Stop playing with me. Listen, Top Rank said 145, and I was up here 10 minutes early on the live. This is not my fault. So I don't know where he's at. I don't know what he's doing. But in the meantime, in between time, y'all gonna get the likes up and do that poll. Who wins? Oh, y'all violate 84%. Hold on. 84% people pick Wilder? Oh, y'all violate. Y'all trying to violate. Someone say he getting a tummy tuck. Hey, Carlos ain't got no chill, bro. Hey, Carlos, listen. Carlos ain't got no chill. Who said? Why you say that? He said he getting a tummy tuck. Y'all tripping. Y'all out here wilding, bro. Listen, y'all have not voted. Vote. Listen, see, every time I'm doing the live, y'all want to interrupt me and be like, oh, and say who you think is going to win. Now vote. Shout out to Philip. We got a new subscriber. Somebody else. Oh, Philip. Okay. Dirty Chivo, they wilding. Oh, my gosh. I don't think any of these Zooms have really, in boxing, have really been on time. Wilder by decapitation. While I will say Wilder looks like he's in good spirits, considering that old media said he was depressed and all that, and that he was scared because of headphones. You know what I mean? Hey, King Corleone, King Corleone is hilarious. Y'all tripping. King Corleone with the blockage. King Corleone with the blockage. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Wilder looks to be in a good mental space. I don't know. I don't know about Fury. Because he looked like he's not even training for real. To be honest. If you are enjoying, you see Streamlabs. If you are enjoying the chat, smash the like button. Come on. Y'all got to breathe with me. Listen, the show will start as soon as I'm looking at it right now. I got it all queued up. It'll start when Fury get there or whatever. They don't have nothing going on. So we just killing time until Fury show up. Fury won't show up October 9th. Man, I mean, what would he say though? What would be his reason for not showing up though? At this point, it's like 9 days away. Okay, is Fury gonna show up to the fight? Because I've heard people say that narrative. Is Tyson Fury gonna show up to the fight October 9th? Yes or no? Yes or no? And if it's your first time on the channel, subscribe to the channel if you like boxing. Hold on.
Recording in progress.
I don't know. I think it started. I don't know. The screen just jumped.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for our virtual press conference. I appreciate all the media. We're going to be able to get questions directly from you in just a moment. Joining us on our chat today is Hall of Fame promoter Bob Arum of Top Rank Promotions. We also have Frank Warren joining us momentarily from Queensberry Promotions, and of course the WBC and a lineal heavyweight champion of the world, Tyson Fury. So before we get to Tyson, Timmy, you and Tyson look a lot alike these days. Yeah. So we'll get to the champ in just a minute, but we're going to start with the Hall of Fame promoter, Bob Arum. And Bob, after a few months of a delay, we are now about 10 days away from fight night. Just your opening comments on the magnitude of this fight and how excited you are that we are almost at fight week.
Well, I'm very excited, and I want to apologize to everybody because in the good old days, 10 years ago, when we did these conference calls, they were calls and everybody got in, everybody asked questions, and now we get to this nonsense Zoom business I mean, nobody has to see me. They know what I look like. But it is what it is. And I am very excited about the fight. Everybody here in Las Vegas. Hey, Tyson.
Hey, Bob. Hey, guys.
Hi, Tyson.
Everybody here
Hi.
in Las Vegas is excited about it. And we're looking for a great fight on October the 9th.
As Bob mentioned, Fury Wilder 3 is going down Saturday, October 9th from the T-Mobile Arena. There are still select tickets available, so you can log on to AXS.com or TMobileArena.com and get tickets if you haven't now, and you will be in Las Vegas to join us, or you should be. There are select tickets available. If you can't make it to Las Vegas, the fight is live on ESPN Plus pay-per-view, Fox Sports pay-per-view, and also BT Sport box office. So we have you covered.
And also, hey, Christina, and also, right, in-demand pay-per-view and direct TV pay-per-view.
That's right.
Everybody
anywhere
helps, right? Build it up.
That's right. That's right. So wherever you are, you'll be able to find it on your local pay-per-view outlet. Of course, the fight is promoted by Top Rank, Bomb Squad Promotions, TGB Promotions, Frank Warren's Queensberry Promotions, and is a Premier Boxing Champions presentation. So as we are still awaiting Frank Warren, the floor will be open to Bob, Frank, and Tyson. But for now, I'll just start things off with first thing, congratulations to you, Tyson. You've added one to the clan since we've last spoke to you. So congratulations on the birth of your daughter.
Thank you, Christina. Thank you.
Absolutely. Just since you've arrived here back in the States, I mean, I know you're more than anxious. I'm sure you were ready to fight yesterday. But if you can just give an opening comment about how excited you are that we are days away from fight week now, finally.
I'm very excited. Very looking forward to this fight. Very motivated, very focused and determined, and I cannot wait for it to be October 9th. I wish it was this weekend, but I have to wait one more week until I get these big hands on Wilder. For the third time, one of the few heavyweight trilogies we've seen since, I believe, Riddick Bowe with Vander Holyfield. So yeah, really looking forward to putting a bit of history to this fight.
Now, last fight, you straight up told all of us exactly how the fight was going to go. Whether the media and the fans believed you or not, that's up to them. But this time around, when we first spoke at the press conference months ago, you said you plan to do the same thing, knock him out perhaps even sooner. I assume you're still standing by that statement at this point.
Yeah, I'm going to go all guns blazing, full out attack, all the infantry, straight out the door from round one until it finishes. It's either going to be me or Wilder. And I can't anticipate it being myself. I've never had a better training camp than I've ever had. I'm in the best shape of my life. You know, all the usual bullshit that fighters say, yada, 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 yada. Great shape, best camp. You know the story, Bob.
Once or twice, right?
Oh, this is actually true this time. And most of the times for me, I'm injury free, which is the most important thing. Really looking forward to it. Can't wait. Not much more I can say. Opening comment done. Fields open to questions.
Okay. And Bob, you were, for the record, you were one of those ones that believed exactly what Tyson said he was going to do last time.
Absolutely. Why would he lie? I mean, the thing that concerned me was, hey, he's saying what he's going to do. He's tipping off the other side. But who knew how stupid the other side was? They didn't believe him.
Well, they made some changes to try to rectify that, and all will be settled when they step into the ring finally on Saturday, October 9th. But as the champion said,
we are heavyweight in the world that can beat Tyson Fury. Period. End of story. No heavyweight in the world now and in the near future.
I'm not going to argue with the boss man. So we're going to open it up now to the media. If you'd like to ask a question, please make sure to raise your hand in the queue, and Evan will unmute you and we will get your questions in. So send Evan a private chat message in the Zoom or raise your hand, and I will feed the questions directly either for Bob or for Tyson. So let's see. who our first question is going to come from. Let's go to Keith Idek for the first question. Keith, go ahead and unmute yourself.
I did. Christina, do we get one question or two?
Two.
I don't know how I feel.
Three.
You can have two.
You can get 3, Keith, if you want.
If Evan and Bob like you and Tyson, I'm hands off at this point.
I'm not being greedy. I just wanted to make sure.
Thanks.
Tyson, you dispelled the myth basically that fighters can't really learn a lot in their first camp with a new trainer, because obviously you did. The myth basically that fighters can't really learn a lot in their first camp so well for you in your first camp. The myth basically that fighters can't really learn a lot in their first camp so well for you in your first camp.
Good question. And the answer to that question is, it only took me 6 weeks to go from a slick boxing counterpuncher to an aggressive knockout puncher. With 6 weeks with Sugar Hill, changed me full style, full outlook on boxing. Deontay Wilder's had 16, 17 months, however long it is, since we fought, to change his style. I believe he probably could have got a degree from college in that time if he would have worked hard enough. Never mind change his boxing style. You know, anyone can do whatever they want in life. Everybody will have a game plan. Everybody will do what they think they're going to do, until what Mike Tyson said is 100% true. Until they get punched in the face, then they realize that they got to do what they got to do to survive. And that's what boxing is. Everybody's got a great game plan until it comes down to it. And that's what it is.
And Tyson, my other question for you is, obviously the heavyweight division changed a great deal on Saturday with Joshua's loss to Usyk. Just your perspective on the fight was, and of course how it changes what you might do moving forward after this fight.
I've only got one fight on my mind at the moment, and that's Deontay Wilder. He's the most dangerous heavyweight on the planet, barring none, and can end your career with one punch in any round. So I can't be thinking about what happened in other fights. I can only think about me. I know it's selfish, but it's a very selfish game that I'm in. So I haven't really thought about Usyk or Joshua. One thing I will say, though, while everyone's listening, is I've got no interest in slating anybody, you know, or kicking anybody while they're down. It ain't my style. I like to pick on someone who's doing well, successful, on top of the game. I don't like picking on people who are down and probably at the lowest point and probably mentally unstable and unwell with a big loss after such a long reign. So, you know, Usyk done his job. He had to do what he had to do, and that's that. And Joshua's got to do what he's got to do. But like I said, none of my real business. Can't say I'm interested, because I've got the Bronze Bomber to deal with. And then whoever's next, we'll deal with them, just like I've done the other 31 opponents I've already faced.
Okay. Thanks, Tyson.
Thank you.
Thanks, Keith. Next up in the queue is Dan Raphael. Go ahead and unmute and ask your question, Dan.
Hey, thank you very much, Christina. Hi, Tyson.
Hi, Don.
Tyson, my question for you is, so the delay has happened, and I wondered, it's been a while, but think back to the immediate aftermath of the second fight that you had with Deontay Wilder. I wanted to know how annoyed, or whatever the right word is, were you with all of the things that he said were his reasons why he lost? He said that you manipulated your gloves, that his trainer spiked his water, that his outfit was too heavy. There was like 10 different reasons why he claimed he lost. He could never seem to give you any credit for just beating him and being the better man on the night. What's your perspective about that?
I don't really make much of all the excuses that were flying around for so long. And I think it just made him a weaker character and less of a man, less of a fighter, because, you know, when you get beat, you get beat. Shake the man's hand and move on. Lots of fighters have lost. Muhammad Ali lost fights. Mike Tyson lost fights. But it's what they do after they lose that makes them who they are. You know, and I've not really got a lot to say about what Deontay Wilder was saying. It's none of my real concern, because when some people lose, they have to make up an excuse why they lost. And that's probably Deontay Wilder's reasons for going into this second fight, to convince himself of whatever happened. And that's up to him. Good luck to him in the fight, and we'll see if he can do anything better in the third fight rather.
Is that it for you, Dan? Okay. I guess that's it for Dan for now. We're going to go to the next question. Is from Jeremy with Fansided. Jeremy?
Hi, Tyson. You've been very open about your mental health struggles. You once explained to me that it's a daily struggle. While preparing for this fight, did you ever feel those struggles could jeopardize this fight or your success in the ring?
I don't never feel like the mental health struggle can jeopardize my fights, because all the time I'm training and keeping fit and I've got a goal and I'm motivated, then I don't get down, depressed or anxious. So that's why I train every single day in my life and I don't take no time off.
You know, as far as what we've seen from Deontay Wilder so far, the videos, the training montages, do you think there's anything that he could possibly do to better his chances in this fight going forward?
Yeah, I think he could try and land more punches on my face, and that will help his chances of winning.
Sounds good, thank you.
Usually a good idea if you try and hit the opponent in the face as much as possible. Cheers, Jeremy.
Thank you, Jeremy. Next up, we have a question from Jonathan Nagoff. Jonathan, go ahead.
Hi, Tyson. Thanks for coming on. When Deontay says he's reinventing himself and, you know, people look at his training footage, what do you make of that? And do you think you will see a different Deontay Wilder this time around?
I don't make much of it because a lot of people speak a lot of words and nothing ever gets done about it. But we'll see on the night. And I hope he brings a better fight, because last time was disappointing, really, to say the least. I trained for an absolute war and it was a one-sided beatdown. So hopefully he can bring a much better fight this time and give me a challenge. That's what I'm here to be challenged. You know, these challengers need to give me a good challenge. That's what I want, good challenges.
Bob, are you still there?
Yes.
Yep.
Bob, do you, kind of to that point, do you expect to see anything different from Deontay Wilder in this third fight?
What do you mean?
Do you think that?
To see, who the hell knows? I'm not involved with that camp. Sure, he's going to try something different, because he ain't going to want to do the same thing and end up getting knocked out. So he's going to try something different. What that'll be, I don't know.
Yeah, I tried to change the trainer.
But it's not going to help him, right? In my opinion, it's not going to help. Whatever he does, Tyson Fury is going to beat him. But yeah, he's going to try something different.
That's the bite I wanted first, Bob. That's that last part. Right? Doesn't matter what he does. We got there eventually. Okay, on to the next question. Danny Flexen, you're up next. Danny, go ahead.
Hey Tyson, how you doing?
Hey Dan, you all right, mate?
Yeah, good mate, thank you. You've got a fantastic record in rematches. Obviously, you're unbeaten overall, but you've always produced a better performance the second time around. McDermott, Chisora, Wilder, of course. With that in mind, what's the secret to improving against the same opponent second time in a row? And linked to that, what advice would you give Joshua to do the same against Usyk?
I don't know, Dan, to be honest. I just go in there and do what I always do. And that's try and be victorious and give 100%. That's all you can do, you know. You can only do your best in boxing. And if it's not good enough, then you don't win. And if it is good enough, you move on to the next one. There's no secret, there's no rocket science to boxing. Although a lot of these fighters today try and make it quite technical and all this downloading data bullshit. I've never heard such bollocks in my life. You know, it's two men fighting, punching each other in the face and body for 12 rounds or less. There's no rocket science to it. You got to train hard and get to bed early, eat right, drink plenty of water, and get stuck in best way you can. And if it's not going your way with the one game plan you have, change it up and do something different. Give your best, give all you can, leave it all in the ring, and don't be an if I woulda, shoulda, coulda. Don't never think to yourself, if I would have trained a bit harder or I would have given a bit more in whatever round, I could have done better. My advice to Joshua in the rematch is get stuck in the best way he knows how. Put his best foot forward and swing away, Jack, swing away.
Cheers, Tyson. Good luck.
Thank you.
Joining us now on the call is Frank Warren of Queensbury Promotions. Frank, are you there?
I am. Good evening or good afternoon.
Hi, Frank. Thank you for joining us as well. Frank is also available in addition to Bob and Tyson for questions. But I just want to ask you, when Tyson did go back to the UK after closing camp here from COVID before he came back, what did you see from Tyson that you could tell us or give us a little bit of insight? Because he was really kind of closed off there while he was back in the UK before recently coming back here.
I can answer that question. Nobody's seen anything because nobody's seen me.
He wasn't. I think we only see him. Was it a few weeks ago? Other than that, it was a closed. He's just closed down. I mean, obviously he had the personal things going on with his the birth of his daughter, and that was obviously occupying him. I don't think anybody troubled him because that was the most important thing. But I know he's been training very hard, and obviously once his daughter was in a good place, I think that put Tyson in a good place, no doubt about that. And he's as he said, certainly when I see him, I thought he looked in extremely great physical condition, and he was great mentally. You know, this is a dangerous Tyson Fury. When he's like this, he's a dangerous man, and I think Deontay Wilder's going to have a real problem.
Thank you, Frank. And again, just as a reminder, Frank, Bob, and Tyson are all available for questions. We're going to get now to another member of the media. We got tons of people trying to raise their hand, and just bear with us here as Evan filters through the queue. The next up is going to be Jeff Powell. Jeff, go ahead.
Hi, Tyson. Good to see you.
Hi, Jeff. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, just give me a thought in terms of mentality for the fight. Given that you were held up and thankfully everything turned out well with the baby, given you had COVID, is there any doubt in your mind that you'll be less than 1,000% for this?
No, you know, I never go into fights if I'm not 100%. I don't go in on 50s and 25s and 35s. I go in 100% and I give 100%. You never hear me making excuses about, oh, why I did this wrong, or why the fight was a bad fight, or whatever, or why I got caught. Shit happens in boxing, Jeff, as you well know. You've been around it long enough to know that now. And you just got to do the best you can. And that's it. Get stuck in and hit him more times than he's hitting you. It ain't rocket science. Boxing is very, very, very simple. You hit the opponent more times than he hits you, and you're probably going to win the fight. And that's how it works. But am I 100%? I'm 1,000,000%. Look at me. I'm in fantastic shape. I'm as fit as a fiddle. I'm sparring 12 rounds. I've got the best sparring partners in the world. I'm absolutely ready. I'm ready today, tomorrow, and forever. I'll always be ready. And I'll never make excuses, because that's not me. I get in, I do the best I can, don't make any excuses, and get on with it. And that's it. When I beat Wilder, I'll be on to the next one, so on and so forth. It's never about the opponent. I don't care what they're going to do. I don't care what they bring to the ring. It's the Tyson Fury show until I hang them gloves up, and then anybody else can take over what they want to do. But until that day, it's all about me, and the roadshow continues. All these years later, since 2008 to 2021, nearly 22, and I'm still undefeated and still talking this smack, because there ain't a man out there born from his mother that can stop me or beat me. I haven't seen one yet anyway. Maybe he's not born, or maybe he is, but he hasn't got the guts to come and fight me. I don't know. But yeah, we'll find out anyway. And the next
one last one, Tyson, if I may.
Go on.
If you yourself could dictate who you'd fight next, would you prefer Joshua or Usyk?
Well, I'm going to answer that same question, Jeff, like I've answered everybody else. I don't care about anybody else. They're not on my radar. Nobody's on my radar, only the bronze bomber, aka the big tosser. He's the most dangerous heavyweight out there, barring none. And he's the only man that I really care about beating. After him, we will talk. The promoters will do their job, and I'll always do mine. Never worry about the Gypsy King fulfilling his end of their bargain. I will always fucking fight until there's not a fight left in me. You just worry about the other people doing their end of the bargain.
Okay.
Excuse my French. Just got a little bit animated, that's all.
Oh, hey, that's what we're here for. Coogan, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Tyson, all right, mate?
Yeah, all good.
Do you think that certain people are being too dismissive of Wilder into this fight, and do you consider this to be the most dangerous of the 3 fights you've had with Wilder?
Yes, I people can always overlook people, Coogan, but the one thing that I don't do is I never underestimate anybody. Whether he's the smallest man in the room or the fattest man in the room, I'll never underestimate him because I've been underestimated since birth. But yeah, I'm still here representing, still on top of the world. Deontay Wilder, make no mistake, this will be Deontay Wilder's make or break moment in his life. Anybody can lose a fight, anybody can have a bad night. But this is his make or break time. He's got nothing to lose. He's a 3-1 underdog. He's got everything to gain and nothing to lose. And everybody expects me to go in there and beat him down, which I will. But you can never write Deontay Wilder off because he's at his most dangerous now. And if I was like the rest of the world, then I'd underestimate Deontay Wilder. I'd think, I beat the guy easy first time, beat him even easy the second time, I'll take it easy. No. I've trained harder. I've sacrificed. I've been in training camp 7-8 weeks, sacrificing. No families, nothing. I've never ate anything that George didn't cook me. I've never drank anything that George didn't put out for me. You know, I've trained hard twice a day, six days a week. I'm really, really ready and prepared. There's not one thing more that I could say, hand on heart, that I could possibly do to prepare any better for any fight. This is me. I'm at my peak. I'm at the best. The best Tyson Fury ever is now.
See you next week.
Thank you.
Up next, Steve Bilton. Steve.
Hi, Tyson. It's Steve from Boxing UK.
Hi, Steve.
Hello, mate. Tyson, after last weekend, how important is it for you that at least one of the heavyweight belts remains in the UK?
It's none of my real concern about where the belts are, as long as my belts are strapped around my waist. The rest of them, I don't care where they go because, you know, there's only one man who can clear them all up again and bring them back, and that's me. There only ever has been me. I'm sick of saying it. There only ever has been one. There can only ever be one. And you're looking at him. Me, the Gypsy King.
All right, next up is Cole Whiston. Cole.
Hi guys, from Boxing World Weekly. Thank you for having me. Tyson, you said in the opening press conference that you wanted to come into this fight at your heaviest. I want to know if that's still true, and if so, what benefits do you think that'll provide?
I've been working on it, but you know, I had COVID. I had a month off with my baby that was unwell. And you know, eating all that stuff takes a lot of doing. You know, I don't know if I'm going to be at my career heaviest, but I'm giving it my best shot. Don't worry about that. Just know that I am a behemoth among men. 6'9", 270 plus. You know, I am the real star to the big men in the division. They said Sonny Liston was the star to the big men at 6'1" and 215 pounds. But you know, I'm setting a landmark here. 270 plus, 6'9", stop me if you can. Like a steamroller coming towards you.
Tyson, you made a comment earlier about, in an interview that I watched earlier, where you said that you would have been more concerned had Deontay actually accepted the loss and not made the excuses. Can you explain that a little bit more?
Yes, I can go into detail, quite complex as well. See, you know, if you've got a problem in your life and you want to overcome it, like I did with alcohol and depression and all that stuff, then I had to admit to myself that what was going on. I had to accept reality and put up or shut up. And that's what you have to do. In order to get better, you need to accept that you need the help. You need to accept the problem. So Deontay Wilder's problem is he couldn't accept defeat. So long career undefeated, 44-0, nearly all knockouts, and then he gets defeated. It must be hard. The Lord knows I don't know what it's like because I've never had to experience it. But I'd say it'd be hard. But the quicker you can come to terms with being defeated and move on and get better, the quicker you have, the more opportunity you have of avenging your defeat. If you can. If it's possible in your stars to avenge them defeats, then you need to accept a defeat first and then move on. Where what I've seen from Deontay Wilder is he can't accept defeat. He doesn't know why he lost. There's a million reasons why. And he's still banging on that same drum about the gloves weren't on, drugs, water, trainer, all this sort of stuff. Many, many more things, costumes and whatever else. And if he would have came into this trilogy saying, you know what, Tyson, you beat me. Fair and square, good man, but I'm going to get you in the third trilogy. Don't you worry about that. I'd have been like, okay, this is a serious guy. I really got to take him seriously. Not that I'm not anyway, but you know, he didn't show any class at all in defeat, and he hasn't accepted that he's been beaten. Therefore, he can't overcome it. So you will see what will happen to him on the 9th of October.
And with that, Gareth, go ahead.
Very good evening. Thank you, Bob, Tyson, Frank, for your time tonight. It's appreciated. Can I ask you, Tyson, even though you don't want to speak particularly about last Saturday night, is there a chance that if you have a comprehensive victory
Christian,
over
could you pass me my water, please?
Deontay Wilder on next Saturday night, that you could say to Joshua, forget the victory, come and fight, forget the rematch with Usyk, come and fight me next?
Good question, Gareth. But again, I've no real concern about anything else other than Deontay Wilder. I've got a mammoth task ahead. A very, really dangerous fight that I'm not overlooking, that I'm giving 100% focus. And I don't care who I fight after this. Whoever the next challenger is, let me get through Wilder first. Then on Sunday morning, you can speak to me as you always do, and then we'll talk turkey about who we'll fight next. And quite frankly, I just don't give a damn.
Can you just give an assessment then of how good you think Alexander Usyk is as a heavyweight?
He did his job, Gareth, and that's all I know. He won his fight, good luck to him. There's not much to express, you know. Did I watch the fight? Yes, I did. Was I absolutely wounded that he won? Yes, I was. I was hoping Joshua could win the fight, but he couldn't, and that's none of my business. And one thing that I have learned in my life, and not that I've ever been involved in other people's businesses, but I always keep this nose out of everybody else's business because it's none of my concern. The only thing I'm bothered about is beating Deontay Wilder, and that's the most dangerous heavyweight out there. And in my opinion, Wilder beats Joshua, Usyk, all the rest of the division comfortable, but he cannot beat me.
Thank you. Looking forward to seeing you on Monday. Thank you.
Are we seeing each other on Monday?
Well, I hope so.
Gareth, I got to ask you a question. Where are you now?
I'm in the Wembley Hilton.
Okay. You're in England, right?
I am.
Right. And it's evening, right?
It's 10 o'clock, yeah.
What are you wearing the fucking sunglasses for?
He's been dug out by Bob.
Bob, you know loads about boxing, but you don't know shit about sunglasses, I'm afraid. Look forward to seeing you next week. Cheers.
We're gonna take one more question.
Go on, Bob. Hey, let him right into the trap. Let him into it.
Joe Hewlett, Joe.
Hello there, Tyson. Joe here from Planet Sport. It's great to chat to you tonight, or today even. Just a quick question on Sugar Hill Sheward, really. Obviously, you haven't fought since the rematch, but that's meant you've probably spent more time with Sugar Hill and maybe learning more from him. How has that time been, and how good of a coach is Sugar Hill?
I spent quite a lot of time with Sugar. Yeah, we had about 1, 2, 3, 1. We've had 4 or 5 training camps now, back to back. We even spent a lot of time in our holidays together, where we were still ticking over, still doing bits and pieces. I've had a long time to get used to his style a bit more now, and he's a fantastic coach. The most knowledgeable, the most experienced boxing man that I've ever had around me, by far. His boxing knowledge is second to none. Very, very, very good technical boxing coach. Best I've ever had in the last 10 years, I'd say, for sure.
And on that note, Tyson, anything further? I give you the floor for a closing comment here before we wrap things up.
Well, guys, it's nearly that time of the year again where I take over Las Vegas and it becomes the home of the Gypsy King. And just remember this press conference that we had here on this phone, that I vow to smash Deontay Wilder to bits. And I will. Tune in, find out. Peace out.
You can tune in Saturday, October 9th, live from Las Vegas, the T-Mobile Arena. Also live on pay-per-view, ESPN Plus pay-per-view, Fox Sports pay-per-view, BT Sport, Box Office, or your local pay-per-view providers. Select tickets available on AXS.com and TMobileArena.com, also at the T-Mobile box office. So join us in Las Vegas or live on pay-per-view. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Tyson. Everybody, all the media for joining us today. Fight Week kicks off Tuesday with the grand arrivals. We'll see everybody that's lucky enough to be there. If not, follow the coverage all week long via Top Rank social media, Tyson's, etc. So for everybody on the call, I'm Christina Poncher. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week for Fight Week. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
So much for joining us, and we'll see you next week for Fight Week. Goodbye,
Thank
everybody.
you. Thank you.
So much for joining us, and we'll see you next week for Fight Week.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey. What up? What y'all think? Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. What y'all think of the zoomy zoom? Doom, 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 doom. What y'all think? Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Listen, I need y'all to get the like buttons. Hey, yeah. The kid is back. I told you, we coming with the heat. We're closing the year strong. And that's the way it's got to be. Listen. So, what y'all think? What y'all think of the press conference? Smash the like button. I'm going to give my takeaways because y'all taking too long. So we got to, listen, y'all taking too long. Y'all messing up the vibes. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the content. I do coverage like this all the time. My name is Ego. That was Tyson Fury Zoom, final presser before the fight week. The fight is coming. I didn't write down anything, but I was watching it, taking notes. For starters, we got a subscriber, Dion. Listen, shout out to Dion. Be like Dion. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes up. Let's go. My biggest takeaway is Tyson Fury. It felt like WWE. I really feel like that. Yo, Yaus with the $2. He says all cap, no gown. Honestly, Tyson Fury, everything he was talking about, it just sounded like almost scripted, like a WWE wrestler. 2, there was no diversity in the media. There was no diversity. It was all softball questions, All the questions that I was hearing were softball questions. Even kind of Christina Poncher, there was a point where she said something to the effect of, oh, that's what I was fishing for, Bob. Like, Bob basically came out and he said, I don't know what Wilder's doing, yada, yada, yada. And then he finally, at the end, he said, but no matter what he does, Tyson Fury will find a way to beat him. That's what Bob Arum said. And then you heard Poncher say, oh, that's what I was fishing for. And it's just weird because, as a host to like a Zoom meeting and working, I don't know. It just sounds like, I don't know. You would expect more neutrality in that given situation. Why? Like, I don't know. She asked the question. Bob said what he said. And she was like, oh, that's what I was looking for. Like, so it's basically, that's how the whole interview was. You're like almost coaching. That's the good word for it, coaching. It's like every question was coaching Fury in making it very comfortable for him. There were literally no uncomfortable questions. Shout out to the person who just sent me money. They sent me $2 to leave a diss message. But as long as you pay him and watching me, I'll forever be paid. So appreciate you. I felt they were all softball questions. There was nothing remotely for him to panic or have to think. Just imagine, we got a new subscriber. Shout out to Dayon. Just imagine going to a job interview. When you go to a job interview, you're not supposed to know if you got the job. Does that make sense? Hopefully I'm explaining it well. Quest X, shout out to him. Notice how he didn't want to touch the idea of Usyk, OT, AJ. He's done after he gets knocked out. We're going to get to that. That's a good one. That's a good one. Thank you for reminding me. Shout out to Quest X for reminding me on that. That's a good one. They were all softball questions. There was nothing remotely challenged. Like I said, if you're going to a job interview, the whole thing is you're supposed to not know if you got the job. You get what I'm saying? It's supposed to be a bit of a shroud of mystery, like, oh man, I hope I get this job. But it's like, you know, the store manager and he's gonna hire you and he's just going through the particulars to make it look like a job interview. That's what it felt like. Isaiah, he said, Isaiah, please, you know better than that. Don't solicit. I don't care what these other dudes is talking about. I'm not reading that. Jeremiah, Tyson Farms chicken-ish. The man said Tyson Farms. Blockfish money. Blockfish money. He said, Ego, why you wearing shades? Because your mama like it. Listen, I gotta do what Rebecca like. Your mama like it. That's why I'm doing it. Listen, I gotta do what your mama like. You know what I mean? I've always been taught to respect my elders. So your mama, Rebecca, she like it. She like these glasses. That's why I'm wearing them. Next question. I am Trill Will. He said this interview gives Mayo vibes, Bomb Squad. Yeah, there just was no difficult questions. And then it was like 4 British teeth. They're like, oh yeah. Like, see, this is the thing. I know fighters for real. Like, know them personally. I can call them right now. I know a lot of fighters, a lot of trainers, and stuff like that. But even the people that I know personally, right? Even the people I know personally, when I'm doing my job, like especially when it's not my own exclusive interview, but in front of people, I'm gonna treat it like where I'm at. I'm a true professional. I guess that's the way to put it. I'm a true professional. Some of the people seem like they were acting like almost groupies. Like, oh, hey, Tyson. Hey, Tyson. How you doing, Tyson? Hey, buddy. Like, it was like buddy. Even the people, like I said, I know a lot of fighters. So especially in a media scrum scenario, right? In a media scrum scenario, me knowing them, I just do my job so they could do their job because we're in a public forum. Does that make sense to you? We in a public forum. There's other people. It's not like now it'd be one thing if it's just like a private exclusive interview on my channel. I'm talking about when it's in front of other people, it's like a media day. There's other people that got questions and stuff. All that, oh, hey Tyson, how you doing? Like it's just a lot of that. Oh, I'm gonna see you, Tyson. I'm gonna see you on Monday. I'm gonna see you. I just feel like that's not the most professional thing to do. It's like you acting like groupies. Like, for example, some of these same people are going to be in Wilder's face trying to get interviews, but you like, oh, I'm going to see you on Monday, Tyson. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get there early. Hopefully I can come to your room and, work with it. It just don't look right. Because, like I said, he said, I never seen YouTube donate. I'm the GOAT. Let's get the likes up. Shout out to YouTube. YouTube donating. They know I'm the realest on the chat. Shout out to Dirty Chivo. So they just going to disrespect Emmanuel Stewart by suggesting Fury needed Sugar Hill to teach him how to properly throw a punch. All cap, 100% cap. Let's get the likes up. We got to get the likes up. Yeah, man. Like I said, shout out to Curtis in the Cash App. He sent $2. Much love. He says, just supporting the grind. Big salute, Ego. Yeah, it's just a level. Shout out to Curtis. It's a level of professionalism. Even if you know him and you cool with him, that's cool. That's what's up. But at the end of the day, in a group setting, it seems like you would just cut the fat and get straight to, your questions and instead of like buddy, especially when he didn't initiate it. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury was just trying to answer the question and they're like, oh, hey, Tyson. Hey, how you doing? The other thing is this. A lot of the questions were foolish, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. Ricky Williams, what's up? A lot of questions were foolish. A lot of questions are about like, oh, Usyk and stuff like that and AJ. Like literally somebody asked a question. Listen, smash the like button. We got to get the likes up. We could do a lot better. Somebody literally asked a question. It was a UK person. I don't remember who it was. The dude that looked like YouTube or somebody, Bono or whoever it was. Anyway, somebody said Ozzy Osbourne. One of them asked a question to Tyson Fury. If you get past Wilder, which is a huge if in my book, right? And not even just my book, Tyson Fury's book, because he said Wilder's the most dangerous heavyweight and he can't look. Tyson Fury, you know, credit to him in this interview, he was keeping it real because we've seen him get erratic. Like he was keeping it as real as he's going to keep it. You see what I'm saying? He was keeping it real as he's going to keep it. Because in other interviews, he said Wilder's a bum, he's a big dosser and stuff like that. He actually gave Wilder props. He said Wilder beats everyone in the division. The only thing cap is what he was saying about beating Wilder and that he's trained and all that. I think some of that was cap. But at least he was giving credit. Listen, we got a new member. Listen, I told you we the greatest. Eagles Army is the greatest in boxing. Let's get it. Let's go. We working. We just going to continue to grow, and I got more stuff coming, especially for the channel members. So just stay tuned. Keep working with me. Smash the like button. Let's go. Let's run the numbers up. Let's run the numbers up so we can do more on the channel. I know y'all like when I get busy and I start wearing a lot more hats. So enable me to do that on the channel as one person in a small business. Period. Period. The more I can do, the better boxing will be because I know what job I'm going to do. Tyson Fury, he said Wilder beats everyone in the division, Usyk, Joshua, blah, blah, blah. He kept saying his only focus was Deontay Wilder. That's my only focus. Yet and still, multiple people, so listen, boxing media as a whole suck. Listen, and I'm in boxing media. But as a whole, boxing media suck. They suck. It's like some of y'all act remedial. You just heard him say, okay, let's say he answers 10 questions. Question 2 was very similar to question 8. So guess what? You don't need to ask question 8 when question 2 answered question 8. Does that make sense to y'all? Does that make sense to y'all good folk? If you're 8 in the queue, and in question 2 was eerily similar and just a rehashing and regurgitation of what you were trying to ask in spot 8, then guess what? Probably think of another question or don't ask anything. But you've seen this in school. You remember in school, there would always be that the teacher would be like, oh, I want you to write a 3-page paper due on Friday. When's it due? Oh my God. The teacher just said on Friday. You're like, how many pages? They raising their hand. She said a 3-page paper due on Friday. You got your answer. Craig, Friday, Smokey, Friday. The teacher already told you in the instructions what it is and what it was. Write a 3-page paper on due on Friday. And then they're going to raise their hand. Ooh, just to get you teacher pet looking. Bro, boxing got some teacher pet looking at, bro. Bro, boxing got them teacher pet media looking at, bro. That's, oh my gosh. When does it due? She just told you. But you trying to ride the teacher nuts and stuff so bad to the point you gonna ask the same question they already elaborated on when they gave the assignment. That's boxing. He just said in question 2, he don't care about Joshua. He not worried about what Joshua got going on. He not worried about Usyk. And then further questions down the queue was like, oh, you gonna fight Joshua? Bro, y'all punch drunk like Rocky Balboa. Boxing media be punch drunk and they don't even fight. Bro, they go, what about Usyk? Bro, y'all punch drunk like Rocky Balboa. Ricky Williams said, Miss Hughes, what page 27 on? Exactly. Dum da dum dum. Dum da dum dum dum. Bro, dumb. He told you what it was. New member Cash App. Gang. Let's get it. Bro. Hold on. Shout out to Angela. Dumb. I'm not calling Angela dumb. She's in the Cash App. I'm talking about old media. My bad. $5 from Angela. And it says new member. Shout out to Angela. Thank you, baby. Run the numbers up. It's just like, bro, these questions were just horrible. A lot of them. He said he don't care about knowing Wilder's too dangerous. Oh, yeah, what about Usyk? Yeah, do you think Usyk has a chance of... And then somebody said some foolery, should AJ... Okay, Y'all stupid. There's some of y'all that, listen, there are people in boxing, y'all a little bit slow. Bro, he already said Wilder's the most dangerous ever. Don't worry, he not worried about nothing else. And y'all get my likes up. The fact that I have to break this down is annoying me right now. So y'all gonna get my likes up. He said he's not worried. Wilder's too dangerous. Eyes on the prize. Cool. Respect. Then somebody said something after that. Go watch it back. Somebody said something after that. Oh, would you ever consider telling Usyk to step aside to fight AJ? Boy, if you don't, who wants to see AJ directly off of Usyk battering versus Tyson Fury, let alone he hasn't even got past his guy, which is a super dangerous guy, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. That doesn't even make sense. Oh, hey, Usyk, I know Joshua exercises the rematch clause, but hey, could you, me, an outsider who ain't got nothing to do with that equation in your contract, can you step aside so I can fight in Saudi Arabia? Show you right. Bro, something wrong with people in boxing, bro. Like, y'all was dropped on your head or something. Mate, you're a prick, pure fanny. That's what's up. Bro, I'm a fanny, but you capitalized your first name and didn't for your second name. This is the British teeth. He's like, mate, you're a fanny, absolute bellend, massive risk. Bro, I don't care what no British teeth is talking about. Brush your teeth, you dirtbag. Bro, unless y'all brush your teeth and the tongue with Colgate, you know, matter of fact, get you an ultrasonic. I need y'all to get an ultrasonic toothbrush and holler back at me. If you ain't got, bro, he said, oh, you're fanny, your chest and bollocks, mate, slagging them, mate. Tyson Fury's gonna beat skinny legs, spaghetti leg. Wilder it's not gonna be what you think. Oh my gosh, bro, leave me alone. Anyway, how is Tyson Fury gonna tell Usyk to step aside and a contract dictates the rematch clause? Question you really didn't have to ask. Oh mate, you're slagging your belly. Oh my gosh, this is what I got to deal with. Now y'all see why I get paid the big bucks. Beyond that, Daryl, he sent $1 in the cash app. Y'all gonna pay for their sins. It's okay. Shout out to Daryl Smith. He paying for y'all sins. Shout out to Daryl Smith. The other thing is Joshua, his big butt just got whooped. Who wants to see that right now? Directly off a loss. Oh, step aside. Even if that was plausible. Who wants to see Joshua? Get my likes up. Y'all, bro, Joshua work out every day and got no stamina. He be doing neck exercises and back my neck and my back, bro. He be deadlifting and shoulder presses, and his stamina against a smaller guy be horrible. Andy Ruiz, a shorter person, and Usyk, a shorter and smaller person, and his stamina is horrible. See, I told you guys from the beginning, Joshua, he needed an American trainer. He has a good style, actually, where it would mesh well and gel well if he got with him probably sooner than now. Now it might be too late. But I told you this for years. And he's like, oh, no, Rob McCracken. Yeah, I want to get it cracking with Rob McCracken. Bro. And now he like in no man's land. And he be doing extra. Listen, I know boxers, like personally, like some of your favorite fighters. And I know them personally. And they know me. And we're like cool, right? And I seen them work out, and then I see Joshua work out, and it's not the same. They doing boxing specific workouts. Joshua be lifting kettlebells with his teeth and dental floss. That's not a boxing workout, bro. Why are you even doing that? You just trying to be in the Mr. Olympia. You think you Arnold. Yeah, say hi to Arnold. What are you doing? Yeah, bro. Yeah, what do you get to the chopper now? Hey, AJ, bro. He think he the new Arnold. Like it'd be cool if he was about to be in the Predator reboot or something with the Akayu. Yeah, Vinny. Like you gonna be in a Total Recall because then you just have to be aesthetic. You gonna be the new Aquaman or something. If you're gonna be the new Aquaman. You know what I mean? Because you just have to be aesthetically pleasing. Creed or something. This ain't a movie, dog. Oh, my God. Get to the chopper, AJ. Stop getting hit. What are you doing there? Bro. Man, come on. Y'all get it. Get my likes up. Y'all annoying me. Y'all makes it. Bro, Joshua is just big for nothing. You getting backed up by the shorter person and you buff as all ever. Bro, shout out to YouTube. YouTube paying me. Okay, I'm getting paid from YouTube and they send a super chat. I'm the greatest ever. Listen, Joshua is big and he's doing exercises that aren't even really nothing to do with boxing or improving your boxing. Bro, oh my gosh. Joshua, bro, you don't need that, be that buff. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to be that buff ass body. Oh my, you don't need that buff ass body. Oh my God. Bro, listen, the remix. I saw you in the morning working out so hard. You don't need that buff ass body. Huh. Yeah. You don't need that buff ass body. If I could sing, it would be over. Bro, y'all lucky I can't sing. Bro, where's Justin Bieber and them Africans? You don't need that buff ass body. Yeah. You don't need that buff. Oh, I'm the greatest that's ever lived. Bro, he big for nothing. You don't need that. I saw you working in the morning. You don't need that buff ass body. Bro. Bro, I saw you working out, pushing on them raps. You don't need that buff ass body. Bro. JJ, what's the name? JJ? Oh. Bro. Listen. That's not boxing. Oh, I'm going to throw up. Bro, there's boxing. You don't have to just do that. What are you doing, bro? JJ or whatever, AJ, K-Slay or whatever his name is, bro, DJ, he tripping. You don't have to just be big and meet ring walks. And you don't need that buff-ass body. You don't need that buff-ass body. Bro, you had that buff, you buff Bagwell and getting backed up by the smaller. You don't need that buff. Bro. Oh, this is legendary. Listen, shout out to my Nigerian folk. Bro, you don't need that buff-ass body. You don't need that buff. Bro, you don't need that buff-ass body. I'm going to throw up on camera. That is hilarious. Bro, AJ don't need that buff-ass body. Like, what are we doing? That's the remix. That's the UK Grime AJ Nigerian remix. And he Nigerian too. I saw you working out in front of Eddie Hearn. You don't need that buff-ass body. Bro, I saw you working out in the morning with Eddie Hearn. And you don't need that bro, you don't need that buff-ass body. Listen, I'm the greatest ever. Y'all gonna get my likes up. Y'all pissing me off, bro. He just big. Like, you're not even, how you gonna be big and not even use it? You know what I'm saying? Bro, he tried to dunk and missed. He tried to dunk and airballed. I'm like, how you airball a dunk? How you 6'6" you can't dunk? You don't need that buff-ass body. I saw you working out, doing all them. You don't need that buff-ass body. You don't need that buff. Bro, that's the AJ Buff Classic. Unblock Tevin Williams. He's a regular. You don't need that. Bro, you don't need that buff-ass body. And he losing weight, gaining weight, made a mistake. I don't know, bro. DJ Chris Cruz. Man, come on, bro. AJ, he don't know who he want to be right now. You don't need that. Oh, this is classic. File this one with the classics. You don't need that buff-ass body. Usyk was whooping you. And the UK they down bad. Because they keep asking about this alleged fake Joshua. You don't need no. Bro, oh, my face hurts. Bro, they keep asking. Okay, first of all, listen how dumb this is from the UK British Teeth or whatever. Tyson Fury he's admitting on camera that Wilder's super dangerous and this is the most dangerous he'll ever be because it's do or die. So that's in 9 days. AJ can't get past smaller guys like Ruiz and Usyk. Y'all not that good, bro. I'm just going to be real. A lot of the UK fighters, y'all not that good at the world level. I can't say it no nicer way, bro. Y'all not that nice. Like, and that's the reason for some of the matchmaking. So anyway, Tyson got a super tough fight. And he's admitting it's a tough fight, right? AJ just lost a fight. Why are they still talking about this? It's not even undisputed anymore. You see what I'm saying? It's not even undisputed. Why are you guys even talking about the fake undisputed in Saudi Arabia that clearly is not happening and clearly is no longer undisputed? Why are y'all still like fixated on that? Bro, it's like the UK, they baby boxing. They baby their boxers. That's what it really feels like. Like, you put the pacifier. Remember when Major Payne said, "Nah, I'm just being real. What you need to do is pop your titty out the boy mouth and let him grow." Bro, I'm the new Major Payne. In boxing, I bring Major Payne. Bro, they baby Joshua, they baby the boxing scene, and they baby their fighters, like giving them pacifiers and stuff. I said, pop your titty out the boy mouth and let him grow. Bro, AJ is 31. They say, oh, he's still learning. What? Bro, you like half a century almost. You should have learned a good amount. You were an Olympic gold medalist, bro. I said, pop your titty out the boy mouth and let him grow. Like, what y'all talking about? That's a bar. I said, I'm Damon Wayans. I said, low down dirty, even like his brother Keenan. But I'm really Damon Wayans. This is Major Payne. I'm a soldier. Came in the game with Major Payne. Oh, my God, bro, listen. Y'all better stop playing with me. I'm the nicest out. I said, low down dirty, even like his brother Keenan scheming. But I'm really Major Payne. I'm a soldier with it. That's Major Payne. Came in the game to bring Major Payne. Stop playing, bro. Myron Dinner, the only UK dude that looked real is Josh Taylor. Facts. Joe Joyce, he's doing all right, but I don't know because he got one good fight with an unproven, really Daniel Dubois, so we don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Because back to Carlos Takam. So I don't know. It's just like babying the UK fighters really weird. Like y'all must not have faith in them anyway because you baby him too much. Josh Taylor's the only one with like a super real resume and look cool when he fought those people. Joe Joyce, he looked cool versus Dubois, but then Josh Taylor got better resume. Anyway, back to Fury. The other thing with the Fury situation is this. It was just like WWE. He's just like yelling and screaming and people laughing at all his jokes and stuff. I think Fury has a lot of yes men around. And look at how the Zoom was. It was like all safety questions, nothing like really risque. The other thing, here's an old media tactic because I've been in the game for years. Here's another old media tactic. This is what they do. Shout out to Hector for subscribing. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you. Here's another old media tactic, people. It's called coaching. If you really wanted a truthful answer, then don't give the person the answer in the question. You know what I'm saying? That's called coaching. Like when you say something like, oh, Canelo's the best, isn't he? Canelo should be pound for pound, shouldn't he? That's coaching. Ask the person, ask Terrence Crawford or whoever it is, who is the best pound for pound to you, and shut up. That's real journalism. That's real journalism. But you notice the way they preface questions for certain people that old media loves, they put that speculative angle in it, and it's almost persuasive. Like they want you to say something good about Canelo or whoever the person is. So they'd be like, oh, Canelo's the best, isn't he? A lot of people say Canelo's the greatest. You agree he's pound for pound? You don't have to do all that. Same thing they were doing with Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, Wilder was making up all these things, like 10 different things. And like, you're not just asking them the questions. You're already preforming it and it's really in a persuasive manner because you don't personally believe that what Wilder was saying with the cheating occurred. So you're easing. It's just coaching. You're easing the question for him. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, Wilder, he said like 10 different things, and he said he cheated and this and gloves and what do you have to say about that? You know what I mean? When you phrase it, why don't you just ask Tyson Fury, hey, a lot of people are saying you're a cheater. Wilder includes you, said you were a cheater. What's your thoughts? That's it. That's it. Ask him. Just leading the question. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And they like coaching the person too. Like your mom used to do that. You go to a doctor appointment and then she want you to get prescribed the prescription Diamond Tap or something. And she was like, no, you said last night your stomach was hurting because she wants you to get the prescription Robitussin or something. So she's helping you answer the doctor's questions. You see what I'm saying? The doctor's like, oh, did you have a tummy ache? And you're like, no, not really. And she's like, oh, but remember yesterday you came in my room, you said your stomach kind of hurt. That's coaching. That's like you leading with the question. And that's what boxing journalism is horrible for. Horrible. It's like you already creating a safety net for Tyson Fury. Like, just ask him about the cheating. How about that? Just ask him about the cheating. Just ask him flat out, hey, Wilder said you're a cheater. What do you have to say? Don't be like, oh, when you say it a certain way, it becomes a different conversation. That's my point. Yeah, man. And it's not needed. Because to me, that stipulates, do you scared of the real answer? That's why you have to guide them into like a certain, you don't want to paint them to a corner. You don't even really want to, listen, if people in boxing, if you ain't really got nothing like a real question, why even raise your hand to talk? Why? Why do you even care? Why do you even care to talk if you ain't really talking about nothing? See, I'm from the Bay, bro. We gotta say less. I'm from the place where you always get taught to say less. If you ain't really got nothing to say, for real, you gotta say less. And I come from hip hop. Bro, back in the day, it's different because people got homemade studios and stuff now. But back in the day, you used to have to get studio time. That's a block of recording time at a studio to record. So guess what? You don't go there if you ain't got nothing written. You ain't Dr. Dre, or you know what I'm saying? You ain't Drake, where you got a block of studio time. So if you have a 2-hour, 3-hour block, you better go with some ideas or something written. You know what I mean? So I come from that. I told you, y'all TikTok, I'm hip hop. Back in the day when there was studio, when you didn't have, now stuff is more affordable, so people have home studios. But I'm talking about back in the day when all the dope equipment, if you didn't take this for real and you didn't take this seriously, then you had to go to somebody's studio because you couldn't just get the microphone and get the equipment, you know what I mean? Because it was too pricey. So you had to go to an engineer or a producer or a studio that had all the stuff decked out, you know what I mean? And like I said, you had a studio time, you had to go in and somebody else is coming in after you. You had to know what you want to do and what you want to accomplish. You know what I mean? A lot of people in boxing, they not like that. They just talking just because they want to be friends with Fury and the fighter and stuff. Y'all square. Listen, I got a lot of friends. I don't, if the boxer want to be my friend, that's cool. But I got a job to do. Y'all weak. Y'all weak. These dudes get into the studio and they don't know what they want to talk about. They don't have no beats. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Why'd you even request this block of time? You don't know what you're doing. And that's what it is. People, got the little Zoom access code and they not really talking about nothing. They asking Fury the same questions twice over in a different form, asking him about, he just told you he don't care about Joshua Usyk. He got to worry about Wilder. Oh yeah, but what about Joshua Usyk? He just told you. Listen, ever since I got in boxing, I told you, I now understand what it's like to be a female because these dudes is weak. These people, dudes in boxing is weak. Foolish infidels. They're weak and they're beta males and they won't take no for an answer. He said he not answering no questions about AJ and Usyk. He said fair play to him. He won. He proved me wrong. Cool. Ask me on Saturday. And they going to force you to have an answer. Oh, I know you said you didn't want to talk about Usyk, AJ, but What about Usyk AJ? Oh my gosh, bro. That's now I understand how it feels to be a female. Like when I block someone and they come back 19 times. That's the energy that a lot of these beta males have for females. You know, they're going for a girl won't respond. You in her DM like, hi, hello, hey, what's up? Good morning. Hey, what you doing? And you got this whole, you talking to yourself, bro. Y'all weak. Y'all, I know these dudes ain't never had no women. Y'all don't get women like me. Y'all ain't done what I done. Y'all ain't making money like me. I can tell by your energy. Type of dudes to be in a girl's DM having a whole long conversation. She ain't replied to you once. Weak, foolish men. Danny Ramirez. I got Wilder, Sanchez, Adam, and Anderson. October 9th. Let's go. Deacon said 100 to GOAT. King me. Bro, y'all know girls be posting them screenshots. The dude be like, hey, how you doing? Hey, sweetie, baby. Hey, how you doing? Good morning. Hey, what's up? Oh, you look good. Bro, you talking to yourself. She just hasn't blocked you. That's the only thing. They talking to themselves in the chick. Y'all weak. Just leave me alone. He said, "Uck your dollar." That's what's up. I make more than you. That's all you need to know. Said moment. Yeah, it's gonna be a moment. The shooter's gonna get you out of here in one moment. Listen. I said I'm barbarian like Conan. Bow down to no man. Listen, I said I'm a no man. Bow down to no man. Like I'm a barbarian like Conan. We gonna get out moment in a moment. Listen. I said we gonna get out moment in a moment. That's a double. Moment. Oh my gosh. Listen. I said when it comes to these bars, I'm like Conan. Barbarian, bow down to no man, get moment in a moment. Oh my God. This is just literally too easy for me. So please subscribe to the channel. Send me all your money so I can find some more things to spend it on the channel and find ways to progress. This is too easy. I said barbarian like Conan, bow down to no man, get moment out in a moment. Oh my gosh. I'll destroy these dudes. So anyway, it was whatever. I hope you guys liked it. I just did it for the fans. Afro Rican, my guy, what's up? Smash the like button. Listen, let's get to 900 likes. We right there. I said I'm a savage, barbarian like Conan. Bow down to no man. Black no. Listen, I said I'm a no man. We got black moment. Get him out of the chat in one moment. Shooters is. See? Oh my God. Y'all better stop. Fury, the other thing, he didn't really sound confident. He sounded like a bunch of yelling to me. That's just my honest opinion. Listen, the chat will end in 5 minutes if we can't get to 900, because that means the chat has reached its peak. So good luck. If we can't get to 900 in the next few minutes, then it's probably going to be like the next. You know, I'm going to be on for 5 more minutes. That's it. I don't care. I told y'all gonna listen. Y'all gonna respect and pay the king. I promise you that. I'm the best in the business. My time is money, so I'll show you that. It's cool. I'll be on for 5 more minutes. So in closing, Tyson Fury, he didn't sound confident. He just screaming and yelling, everybody laughing at his jokes. That's what he needs. And listen, I'm a master of, especially from doing rap and hip hop, I'm a master of vocab and like linguistics. Listen, don't get it twisted. I spit fast like Twisted. Master of linguistics, right? I'm the master of linguistics. I listen to what people say. You learn that. You learn that from hip hop. You're like, what did Eminem say? You got to get the bars and, you know what I'm saying, the metaphors. And I listen to Fury. What he's saying doesn't make sense. I'm just telling you. He says, I can't be beat. I can't be beat. But then he keeps saying how Wilder's dangerous. And I'm going to give it my best account, and we're going to both go at it, and may the best man win. That don't sound like confidence to me. That don't sound like confidence, because I've watched enough documentaries on some of my favorites. Everybody that I love, like, not that I've never met, but people I love, like iconic people that inspire me, they're all savages, crazy, like Tupac, Michael Jackson, Bruce Lee. I said, open your mind. be formless, be shapeless, be like water. You see, if you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup, right? Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan. You can't tell Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant you'll beat them. They're just they're locked in, they're too competitive. So there's people like that, like high performance, high level people, and I consider myself one. You can't beat me. Like, I'm telling you, you can't outwork me. You're not more creative than me. I'm just telling you, this is from years of playing around with it. That's years of playing around with it. When I'm focused and tapped in, I'm a mother ucker. That's word to Canelo. You see what I'm saying? When I'm focused and tapped in, Fury's saying stuff that it's not similar to the Kobe Bryants of the world, the Floyd Mayweathers of the world, the Michael Jordan. You can't. Floyd said, I don't think about losing. These young boys can't beat me. And that's how you're supposed to feel if you're really great. If you're really great, they really gonna hate. Tyson Fury's saying stuff like, oh, I can't be beat, I can't be beat. But then he's saying, hey, may the best man win. And if he knocks me out, he knocks me out. That's, to me, that's not true confidence, because I've never heard Floyd Mayweather say somebody is gonna knock me out or has the chance to knock me out. You've never heard that. So you gotta, with Tyson Fury, because he says so much, you gotta read in between the lines. Tania broke it. Oh, shout out to my girl. She said words ain't matching his actions. I love that. I love how she put it. His words ain't matching them actions. He's saying, oh, Wilder ain't this, and destroy Wilder, big dosser. But then he's also saying he has a puncher's chance. Bro, when I'm competitive, can't nobody beat me. That's how I feel. That's how Floyd felt. Floyd never said, oh, Maidana can catch me on my chin and beat me. Shane Mosley can't catch. No matter what happened, if he got hurt or rocked in any of them fights, he not gonna admit, you know what I'm saying, beforehand admit it. He said, I don't put losses in my mind. And then the other thing that I'm just giving my honest assessment. We doing the post presser breakdown. They're asking him all questions, like Christina Poncher and Bob Arum, everyone's just on his side, like, oh yeah, Fury, you're the best. Oh, Bob Arum, oh yeah, Fury will knock him out. Like, there was no breakdown. You know what I'm saying? There was no breakdown. Like, when you listen to Malik Scott and he's talking about why Wilder will win, he's breaking it down. He's not just saying, oh, whatever he does, we'll have an answer. He's like scientifically breaking it down. The other thing that made it look like there was a void with the confidence of Fury is I feel like it's when somebody has to like overstate something, then it makes me question it. Like, for example, who's seen them Daniel Mack videos where the little white kid run up on everybody whip? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my boy Thomas. Get y'all claps up. We got a new channel member again. Let's get it. Thomas, let's go. Bro, let's go. Get the light. Man, y'all starting to aggravate me. The man we got a new channel member, Eagles Army Green. Y'all gonna show Thomas some respect. Y'all gonna show him respect. Look, he on the screen now. Y'all gonna show him respect. Don't do that. Real Dr. Hank McCoy, let's get it. So I'm from Cali, the place where you can't panic and you got to stay strapped, where the goons will run up on your whip like Daniel Mack. Listen, I'm from Cali, the place where you can't panic and you got to be strapped, where goons run up on your whip like Daniel Mack. Daniel Mack's the one that run up and say, oh, hey, what do you do for a living? And then it's like people, all these flashy cars. Listen, that's a bar. I said, I'm from the Bay, where you can't panic, you got to stay strapped. And goons run up on your whip, that Daniel Mack. Let's go. Daniel Mack is like, what do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? That guy, right? if you look at all those people in them whips, they millionaires and billionaires and gazillionaires, all that. They always chilling. They always chilling because they know their money is right. You see what I'm saying? They know their money is right. Like they literally, he roll up and they ain't got a care in the world. Like, hey, what do you do for a living? Oh, I work at Google. They just chilling. You see what I'm saying? So then when people have to overcompensate, like you never see, like you don't really see them hop out the whip and be like, man, you feel me? I'm out here getting it. I'm making money and then making it rain. They never do nothing. They never like start like over glorifying that they got money, but they clearly got money. He'd be like, hey, what do you do for a living? They'd be like, I'm a TikToker. I'm a scientist. I'm a doctor. They just be chilling. They just have to waiting for the light to turn green or whatever. They don't have to do like dudes on Instagram be waving money and, you know, fake chains and, you know what I mean? They don't do all that. So where I'm from, when you like over stunt, it looked like a stunt. You know what I mean? And that's where Tyson Fury, he like screaming and saying he trained and he's never been better. He don't look like he's in the best shape that I've seen him in. So him saying that he trained so hard and he's like, it just sounded like he was like overqualifying himself. He was like, oh yeah, this is the best I've ever been. I've trained, I did everything in meeting. I'm drinking all me water. Like it sounded like he was selling you something. That's what I honestly feel. It sounded like he was selling you something. And that's what you got to watch out for. Because like I said, with the Daniel Mack analogy, them people, they know they got bread in them cars. They just be in the little Vanquish or, you know, whatever they in, Bentleys and Rolls Royce cars. They put the price of the cars on the thing, $275,000. They don't do a bunch of extra. They just be like, I'm a doctor. Work hard. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury, he acted like he was selling you something. He acted like he was selling you something. He was like screaming, "Oh, I did everything, and there's nothing I could do more." Like it just seemed too dramatic for me, for my taste. So we'll see October night. I might do another live stream. I got to look at the analytics. I told you, you guys are going to determine how many live streams and how long we go. This one was a fun one. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, but you guys will start determining even more so, because I'm really going to dig into my analytics and to see if it's worth it. I see, listen, like I did a live stream, 62 people hated it or whatever, disliked it. That's cool. But if y'all allow them to spoil y'all time by being lazy and not hitting the like button, and then they out here hating, then if the analytics show me that we ain't balling, we didn't do what we were supposed to do, you're going to see a lot less live streams and different content, because I'm going to do what the fans want. I told you the fans run the channel. So I'm going to do. So let them spoil your time if you want, because I can't control the haters. That's why I don't even speak to them. I don't speak to no hater. Bosses only talk to bosses. I can't control what they do. They going to hate. They going to be on my no matter what. So I can't control that. People don't even eat breakfast before they come hating on what we doing. But the people I'm speaking to, I can speak to y'all. Like my day ones. Let that be known. If you mess with the channel, you rock with the channel. I know some of you guys are truck drivers and you just prop up your phone, but before you get on the road, hit that like. I told you what I'm doing. We bound for greatness. This second chapter is going to be the rawest chapter of my whole channel's existence. I told you. So if you ain't with that, you ain't with that. But I know there's a lot of people that is with that and that's going to ride and support. So that's who I'm speaking to. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the Tyson Fury press conference Zoom meeting. I'll probably do another live stream. I'll kick out some more videos, subscribe to the channel. You know, a little light day. It's a beautiful day in Cali. You know what I mean? We just chilling. Teofimo's, his whole situation looked horrific. It looked horrible. Horribly. That looked horrible. But we'll talk about more of that. We'll talk about Buff Joshua. You don't need that buff ass body. We go. I saw you working out, chilling and he hurt. You don't need that buff ass body. We gonna talk about buff neck AJ. Bro, AJ, stop working out. Get on your jab. Use your size. The man think I don't know what. You don't need that buff ass body. Bro, you just buff for no reason. You let Usyk walk you down, bro. Why you do that? Huh? How you do that there? Hey, why you do that there? AJ said, why you do that there? Why you do that there? Bro, why AJ do that there? That's all I'm trying to understand. Bro, you 6'6" with your pecs and nipples poked out and 6 packs and 8 packs and 9 packs and 2 packs. You let Usyk, listen, if this was football, you let Usyk sack. Bro, never mind. I was about to start spazzing on you. Anyway, you let Usyk rush you, bro. You let Usyk rush you, and he way smaller than you. I'm bigger than Usyk. Promise you that. I promise you that. I weigh more than Usyk. I'm bigger than Usyk. I'm not saying I'm a gold medalist. I'm just telling you physically, size-wise. I'm bigger than Usyk. Where Usyk? I'm bigger than Usyk. Bro, I don't know what it is with AJ and short dudes. He love to get bodied by shorter men. Bro, what's next? Willow? Bro, Willow finna beat AJ? Leprechaun in the Hood? I mean, this is a travesty. Bro, he finna lose to Leprechaun in the Hood. That wasn't me shilling, AJ. I want to fight me Joshua thing. Oh, me and man MacArthur Park and AJ. Bro, he about to lose. He lose to all the short men. Don't want no short men. Don't want no short man. Bro, he losing to all the short men. Willow, Usyk, Andy Ruiz, Leprechaun in the Hood, Warwick Davis, Mini Me, $1 million for $1 billion. Bro, he losing to Gary Coleman, they say. Y'all wrong. Who said Gary? Hold on, my face hurt. Who said Gary? Somebody said he finna lose to Kevin Hart. Who said that? Hold on. No, AJ wasn't ready. Bro, I'm done. Bro, somebody said Kevin Hart. Y'all wrong. Bro, AJ finna lose to Lil Zane. Tonight I'm yours. Turn it up and pick up the phone. A little life for a celebrity. A made figure way bigger than the money catch you let it see. Money stretched like a rubber band, so get your grand. Cats got beef with me, so put your hands. Bro, he finna lose to Lil Zane in them. Bro, tonight I'm yours. Turning on the pick up the phone. Who just said he finna lose to Hasbulla? Hey, I'm ending the chat. On that note, I'm out. The man said he finna lose to Hasbulla. The little, I don't know how old he is, but he raw. I'm done. Somebody said, I'm ending right there. The man said he gonna lose to Hasbulla. AJ, bro, I'm done. I can't even do this. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. AJ keep losing to shorter men. He got to work that out. Somebody said Hasbulla. I can't. I'm done. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Zoom.